that we pick and when it comes to base, it's like bare bones. It has all the basic things in it: panel walls, just standard vents in the floors, just standard siding. The base price on it's $140,000, and it comes as a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house with a family room and a living room. So it has like a living room and family room.
Hey, welcome back to Two Sisters Homestead. Today we thought we'd hop on here and share a few things about our mobile home, the extra add-ons, and the whole buying process for everything. So let's get into that.
This has been a highly requested video.
Yes.
Highly requested.
Yep. So first we're going to talk about the buying process of the home. So before you actually start the buying process of your home, you also have to purchase your land or have some type of land in the works that you have ownership of, or some type of ownership of, or a family member give it to you or something like that. And then after that, you have to start working your land to start making different improvements to it if needed. And then you can start looking into getting your mobile home. So the first thing that we did was we went to all of the mobile home places on the interstate, which is all of ours are on the interstate, and decided which one we wanted to use, like if they had any different things. But come to find out, they were all owned by Clayton, but just different names. So we just went with the best salesman at the time, and that was Carrie that we went to. And she was really outgoing. We really liked her. She was really fun. She made us laugh a lot. And she used to be an interior designer, so that helped with us because we knew that whatever they had wouldn't be what exactly we wanted, because we wanted to add different things to make it work for all of us, since we are a big family. And so she was able to do that. So she was able to tell us that the home we should be able to customize the way we want would be the Tyra. And that's really popular. It has a bunch of different upgrades that you're able to do with it. It's very versatile. And so that's one we went with. So she let us know or asked us what we wanted to do, like how many bedrooms we wanted, how many bathrooms. And we told her we would like to have 5 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms if we could get it all to fit in. And she drew it all on paper, showed us what she could do and how she could make it work. And so that's what we did.
Yeah, she said that the Tyra specifically was the best one for 5 bedrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And well, I mean, after she kind of gave us a model that we wanted to go with, then the next step really for us was financing. We wanted to get pre-approved on financing before we started looking at a house and getting our hopes set up on a house that maybe we couldn't afford or something along those lines. So we went onto Love Home's website and we filled out, they recommended you fill out a credit app for every one of their lenders. And they had 5 different lenders, and they want you to basically shop rates, which is all you're doing. So we filled it out one night, and I think within like 2 days we were getting pre-approvals from all the companies. And then after we got approvals from every company that we were looking at, we just picked the best rate for us and the best terms. So that's kind of how our financing played out on that.
Yep, I agree. And so after that, she was able to send it over to the manufacturer of the home, which was Buccaneer Homes. And they were able to give her a price and let her know how much it would cost and the price of the home will be. And then she gave that back to us and let us know. And of course, we were already approved with our financing, so we knew that we would be able to do it. So we were extremely happy. So then the next step was just to come back and decide on all the colors, all of the add-ons we wanted, and if we wanted carpet or tile or whatever, laminate or whatever, we were able to do that then. And she had it all on a piece of paper, I'll show you, and had a bunch of little notes written down on everything we wanted and stuff like that. So we were able to do that. And then after that, we just waited.
And waited.
And waited for the house to get done. But luckily it did get done a month sooner. And then after it gets here, then we still had to do some more of the finance stuff on the back end. And then you just have to start waiting and waiting and waiting for them to bring it out there, for them to put it together, for you to go look at it, for them to do the skirting and the decks and to do the trim out and stuff, which we, as you know, still waiting on all of that as well. So now we're going to move on to the different add-ons we got and how much it was and how much the house was, the base model, and then how much ours was after we got done adding everything. This probably isn't the exact amount because on that paper that they gave us, it really wasn't that easy to read, but we do know what we added on. So this is just a list with the prices that we're going to break down for you, and if there's something that we did add on that we didn't mention, then later on I will let you know. But
Yeah, so with the add-ons, well, the base price on the house that we picked and when it comes base, it's like bare bones. It just has all the basic things in it: panel walls, just standard vents in the floors, just standard siding. The base price on it's $140,000, and it comes as a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house with a family room and a living room. So it has like a living room and family room. We knew we needed a 5-bedroom, so what we did is we got rid of the extra family room because we didn't need a spare family room. We added a 5th bedroom. That ended up costing us $675 to turn it into a bedroom instead of a family room. So that was an added cost that we incurred. The other thing that we added was the 8-foot. We added 8 foot in length to the house, and that cost us $1,650 for every 2 feet that we added to the length of the house, for a total of $6,600. So our house is 76 long.
72.
72 long, yeah. So we added, like I said, we added 8 feet to that from what the base model comes with. After that, we added. We did it as a 32-foot wide, so they added some depth to it too. That cost us $8,150. I'm assuming that it costs that much because they're having to add to the size of the trailer underneath, or that they're towing the house on. That's the only reason I can figure of why that adds up to that much extra. The next add-on that we had was the bronze. We did the bronze window package. It has a little bit nicer windows that flip down easy for cleaning the insides and outsides of. That cost $675 to do that throughout the whole house. Another thing that we added to the dining room was the garden door. I think we showed it on the video, and that was an add-on of $1,400 as opposed to like a standard glass sliding door, which we definitely knew that we didn't want a glass sliding door. So I think it was a good option. Then we also just chose to go with slightly taller ceilings. So we have 8 foot 6 inch tall walls, and that was an added cost of $2,800. So, and now I'll let Josie take over from here.
Did you ever tell them about the base price of the house?
Yeah, $140,000.
Okay. So then also for our bathroom, we had the option of doing floating shelves, or it was like a boxed in. It kind of looked like a shoe box with different little slots to put shoes in or something. And I didn't want that, so we did the floating shelves above the bathtub.
In the master bathroom.
In the master bathroom, and that was $150. And then we also added extra cabinets into the bathroom because Laci suggested that we want as much space as we can have because we are a big family in a home, so the more space the better. So we were able to get the tall, long cabinets. That was $275 each. And then y'all want to do that one?
Yeah. So the bathroom was looking really like dungeony, and it was kind of scary. So it was very important for us to be able to add in that little window at the top. What's it called?
The transom window.
Transom window. So we added those windows in above the shower in both the bathrooms. No, yeah, like
It was $250 per window.
yeah.
To add that.
That was very important for me. And then
The entertainment center in the living room was $675. The entertainment center was in the family room, but since we turned the family room into another master bedroom, we just took it out and put it in the living room. and it comes with a fireplace. Can't beat that.
Beat that.
We actually were able to turn on the fireplace the last time we went there, and just to see what it looks like and stuff. And it's actually pretty cool, and we can't wait to actually be there and use it more often. We also added a third bathroom, like I said. So with the third bathroom, you also had to pay for the tub and shower. Like it wasn't already included like the other ones. Yep, so I didn't either time, just looked. And yes, so since you had to add that, it was $1,850 to add that, and a few other little costs for the like cabinets and wiring and stuff like that for it. But yeah, so that was everything we added. We also, you know, as you know, like in a mobile home, the walls have those seams and stuff like that. We didn't want that. We wanted it to look as much as a home as possible. So we got all sheetrock walls and things.
We have full sheetrock walls, and the vents are in the ceiling
Yes.
with ductwork in the attic as opposed to in the floor and ductwork being underneath the house. That was a big deal for us.
Nice.
And, yeah, it's much nicer and more like a normal home,
Yes.
and not a mobile home so much. So we couldn't find the list on the cost for that, but I think it's a pretty expensive option to add. So that was a large cost.
And we also changed our door, so you could have like just a regular old plain front door, but we decided to go with the black door with a longer window. I seen somebody in the comments say, "Oh, that your window is really close to your lock," but it don't bother me none. Like the house we live in now has the same thing. And if you're really that brave to come break in my house, then come on now. So
If you make it, you deserve what you
exactly,
get.
yes. Exactly. So we're not worried about that at all, but
Yeah.
yes.
Got them guard dogs.
Guard dogs on deck.
Mhm.
So that, so what did the final cost of the home come out to be?
Well, just so people aren't trying to do math on here, and at $140,000, I know we didn't list off enough money to make it come to the cost that we come to, but there was a lot. So when we went and looked at the model home at Love Homes, it already had a lot of upgraded features to it from the base home. So whenever we looked at that, we knew that's what we wanted. So our sales lady just added that stuff in. So there was a lot of random extra added costs for different decorative things on the exterior of the house, and even on the interior of the house that we didn't list off, that we didn't specifically say we specifically wanted. It was just things that were in the model home that we said, yeah, we want ours to look like that. So don't try to add it up, because it's not going to add up. And I know this sounds weird, but our final cost on the home was $202.50 or something like that. $202,500. Somewhere around there. It was maybe a little less. I can't remember. I think it was right at 202. But yeah, and then we did a down payment. They required 10%. Did we do 10%?
I can't remember
I think we did
exactly how much they.
I thought it was 5%.
I think it was 5%, which we ended up putting $10,000 down on the home. So the other thing that I mentioned at the beginning too was the part of the buying process is for them to even start building the house where you have to put down earnest money.
Mm-hmm.
So they want earnest money to show that you're a serious buyer. So we had to put down $1,000 for that too as earnest money, which goes towards your down payment later on. But the thing about earnest money is that if you back out on the deal, you do not get your earnest money back. So that's something to be aware of. So if you're not for sure going to be able to do it, or you're not already pre-approved on financing, I wouldn't. If it was me, I wouldn't put down that $1,000 because you're not going to be able to get it back if you decide you're not going to be able to do the deal.
Mm-hmm.
So
I agree. But yeah, so we just had a lot of people ask us about our home and how much it cost, and what things we added to it, and the buying process, and that's how it was for us. Of course, your experience may be totally different than ours, but this was just ours. And it's went pretty smoothly for what it is and stuff like that. I know we're having some issues right now, but I will talk about those in a future video. But everything went so smoothly until it came to the construction part, and that's a total different department that we're having to deal with, and we see that there are flaws in that. But I have heard that that's how a lot of these places are, and some of you said in the comments that's how a lot of these places are. So we're just dealing with it and see what happens, and hopefully we get a resolution on that soon, because we still have not. But thank you for joining us, and we hope that you like this video and subscribe to our channel, and we will see you next time. Or even our mobile home, so if somebody's new, they know we have a mobile home.
Do I have it? Okay, say mobile home.
yeah, to our mobile home.
Why did you say our home?